Okay. Good evening, good evening, good evening. You're all welcome to our live session. Please, you can join. Join the session. Let us good evening, everybody. During this session, we will also be opening up for those who want to join us live. Then we can open it up for people to. We are waiting for others to join. We're waiting for people to join so that we can commence. Please indicate when you join so that we can acknowledge you. Feel free to also indicate, and we'll invite you to participate. Okay. Good evening, Sylvester. Good evening. I can see you. I'm trying to also approve, but since you people are not. Listen. If you're not CJ, let me CJ. So Chinedu, I've sent a request to you, so you can accept. Chinedu, you're active on Facebook. We are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. We want to talk about our journey as Aghi. So Chinedu, if you are speaking, can you unmute yourself and talk? Introduce yourself and let's move on. Hello.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Chinedu. Can you hear me?
Go ahead, we can hear you.
Okay, my name is Chinedu. I'm the program manager for Access Students Initiative, and I'm happy to be live here as we unveil our activities for the 12th year anniversary.
Thank you. Thank you for joining. Sylvester, you wanted to join, so I'm sending you also a request so you can also join. You can accept to be part of this conversation. So guys on YouTube, we're also here with you. Hello, everybody. So during this live session, we want to talk about our journey, speak about Aghi, what inspired us to be doing what we are doing, and why we are here. So during this session, you can be free to ask us questions, and we are hoping that before the end of this event, we are going to give some giveaway. You may be one of the lucky winners of our giveaway this evening, either on Facebook or on YouTube. Hello. So please, Sylvester, can you unmute yourself? Mute yourself, please. Okay. When you want to, we'll bring you back again. If you want to talk, please let us know. Now, talking about Aghi at 12, Access to Good Health Initiative, Aghi was established to take care of the poor and vulnerable people, marginalized persons in Nigeria. And then when we talk about marginalized groups, we talk about key populations who are most at risk of HIV infection. We talk about female sex workers. We talk about people who use drugs and members of the LGBT groups and other vulnerable and marginalized populations. These are the people we are providing our services to. Human rights interventions for. Aghi also do a lot of work on gender and around human rights. So we are happy that we have done this over a decade now, and we continue to also serve the populations that I listed earlier. And then, by the grace of God, this year we are marking our 12th year. When we talk about the history of Aghi, it can date far back more than 12 years, but we are celebrating the year of our incorporation and then the period we started full operations. So, but if we talk about our year of establishment, we have grown beyond 12 years. So we are happy that we are celebrating this period and then marking it. Why are we celebrating the 12th years anniversary? What is remarkable about 12 years? What is remarkable about our journey? What is remarkable about what we are doing at Aghi? And when we look at that, we can come back to say, these are a lot of murky waters we have passed through. There are a lot of situations we have also survived. So for every year, we continue to thank God for his sustenance. We continue to thank God for the milestones we're able to achieve. And this year is also one of those beautiful years, right? So because successfully we have implemented some of the work plans and also some proposals we have developed for ourselves by the beginning of the year. Last year, December, when we did our annual planning and then decided that these are the things we are going to do. So by our last review, we checked and see that we have actually covered a good number of some of the things we have proposed to do in our plan. So it is called for celebration, and that is why we are celebrating. A lot of organizations are doing a lot of things they are doing at their own level, impacting lives. Aghi also at our own level, we are also here doing our own thing, serving the marginalized groups within the Southeast Nigeria. It is important that we are marking this year, we are celebrating this period. So that is why we have dedicated this evening to open up this conversation, to declare the events open, because it's a long week event for us, starting from today that we're having this virtual conversation with all of you, both on Facebook and also on our YouTube channel. Why we are doing this is for us to, number one, discuss some of the wonderful activities that we have, mapped out for ourselves from today, Monday, down until Sunday. So it's a one long week event for us. So we want you to be part of this process for each of the activities that you are interested to participate. We have shared the plan, across our platforms, and I believe that you will also have to look at them when there is a need for that. Right. You're welcome. Yes. You're welcome. So I am happy to welcome all of you to this meeting this evening, and then we are here to cheer Aggie up and then to celebrate our wonderful milestones together. Thank you very much. If you want to join this live, please you can indicate. We'll also bring you in if in case you want to participate. If you want to participate, indicate. Um, I'm, I'm going to. Yeah, I can see Alex. Alex, you're on the call. Chinedu, you have come up before, so I can see Alex on Facebook to join. I'm sending you a request, Alex, if you want to add a voice to the conversation that we are having as we are marking Aghi at 12, if you don't mind.
Hi, good evening.
Hello, hello. Good to meet you. How are you doing today, Alex?
I'm very well. I'm very well. Thank you for having me. So, so it's been wonderful listening to the whole intro. And how has the celeb? Please pardon me. I'm quite in a public environment, so that's why my video is not on. So I would prefer to do audio.
That's fine. That's okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's good to have you, Alex, and we are happy that we associate with you. So we are celebrating Aghi at 12, and then we are using this um, moment to declare the event open, and then having this online session for us to talk about our journey, to talk about the beautiful work we are doing as an organization, and then your organization as also one of the partners that have worked with Aghi, in recent past. And then it's important that we are remarking all of these things as a way we continue. All of us are putting back into the basket that provides support to the community that we're all serving. So it's good to have you. If you have one or two words to share with us, that'll be fine before you leave.
Okay, thank you so much. It's a lot. Yeah, it's also beautiful hearing that Aghi is about marking its 12 years anniversary, because I must say that it has been quite a milestone, which I'm also very happy that at some point it's also an institution that was also able to walk through, and I could tell for sure how impactful the work Aghi has done in the past. Yeah, how impactful it has been, particularly for the community we serve. So, because when we talk about 12th anniversary, for some people it's numbers, but for people like us who have also once worked in the system, we know so much amount of sweat, amount of blood, amount of critical thinking, understand decision making that goes into it. I mean, yes, because you could also begin to also reflect back. It's also a moment to also begin to also reflect back on the selfless sacrifices, yeah, that people in the non-profit space also put out there for the community we also serve, because most of the times you will also receive we also hear conversations around, yes, you're eating money, you people are eating our money and all of that. But then beneath all of that, nobody actually knows the amount of sacrifices that people are putting up. Because for sometimes you even stay up late, yeah, to actually do the work. I could remember one event, permit me to share, remember one event where, if you could remember the paper grants that we wrote, the small paper grants, that at night I had to even run to Mother Susan's church just to get the final proposal that we were supposed to submit, because we were already running behind deadline, and that was around 12 p.m. So you could see such amount of sacrifices. That's just one, just to mention a few. I wouldn't even want to begin to mention how we juggled through assessment processes just to get funds, yeah, to implement, continue providing services for the community that we work for. So it's important that during this 12 years anniversary, that all of these important services are told, so community members and if donors and partners also see the sacrifices that are laid on ground. And I'm also going to say a thumbs up to the team at Aghi now, currently working. So it's also important that at this particular time that they also pat themselves on the back to say, congratulate themselves on job well done, because yes, they have come so far and they can keep becoming better. Yeah. So thank you so very much for having me, Michael.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you very much. I love the fact that you took us back, memory, and then remembering some of the great work you have done. Alex is one of the wonderful staff that passed through Aghi, and now a managing director, executive director in his own organization. And then we are always happy to associate with you and all the alumni members of Aghi that have passed through this institution. We are very happy that you have shared your story of impact, and then we have not relented. We continue to also do the best we can to the best of our community, and therefore, thank you very much, Alex. We really appreciate that you're able to share. Thank you very much. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So we'll just listen on the background, please.
Permit me to just okay. That's fine. That's fine.
Thank you.
So thank you very much, Alex. So it's good that we are talking when we're talking about it's just like someone who is celebrating their birthday. It's a time for us to reflect on our past years. It's a time for us to also plan for what we have for the future. So that is what we are doing in this forum. So during this live session, we want to talk about some of those things. And then throughout the other events that we have, tomorrow we are doing an exchange program with a sister organization. So because we believe so much in collaboration, so there are a lot of things we want to learn from the other organization we have planned to go and visit tomorrow. And then we believe they can as well learn from us. So it's a co-learning for the two organizations. And then next day, we are then going to have healing justice workshop. And during the healing justice workshop, we want to unpack some of the things that that are bottled up here in our chest as colleagues. When we are working as colleagues, there are a lot of bottlenecks that we pass through. There is a lot of struggles that people pass through. It's not always so beautiful as it always seems from the outside. Sometimes it's a tough work from the inside. So when we are doing the healing justice workshop, we want people to, unburden some of the things that that they stock up, you know, relieving themselves from a lot of hardship. Their mental health needed that checks. So that's part of things we're also going to do. And then the other time we're also going to do experience sharing and also games. So it's not going to be all what is it called? All talk, 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 talk. So we are going to also do some physical exercises. A time we are going to, go outside of the workplace to go exercise ourselves, do outdoor game, and then also indoor games, and then the rest will be the main celebration. So we don't want it to be boring. So it's full of activities for the staff, and not just the staff. And we are opening it up for other community members within the state that wants to join us. So if you are around Enugu and you want to be part of the process, please, you're very much welcome to join us. We are happy to receive you. So it's a 12-year, and then a 12-year-old child is no longer, a baby. So Aghi, we have passed through several struggles. An organization passes through several stages: forming stage, storming stage, norming stage, and then performing and all of that. So for us as organization, we have passed through, all of those stages of organizational development. So we have passed through storms, several storms. So I'm sure if you have entered plane and the plane passes through turbulence, you think that the plane will want to collapse. Or those who have, joined the ferry, and then you will also understand what it means to pass through storms. So Aggie have passed through their own storms, and then it wasn't an easy period, during those period, right? So because during the storming stage, people will be thinking, oh, is that the end of Aggie? So, but thanks to God, we're able to survive, and then we pass through it. So, and then during the numbing stages and all of those things, just like Alex earlier shared, when people will be accusations will be thrown at everybody. You are eating our money. You are not eating our money. You are doing this. You are buying this. You are not buying that. So all of those processes are also part of the stages of development that organizations, including Aghi, have also passed through. And now we are performing by the grace of God. We are performing, and then still, even on the point of performance, we still meet several storms along the way. So it's not always a smooth ride. So sometimes we encounter storms and then we pass through those storms. By the grace of God, so we're able to navigate through all of them. And then here we are, marking our 12th year anniversary. So if it's in marriage, somebody who has married for 12 years is no longer a baby in marriage. So an organization that passed through 12 years that have gotten to this level is no longer also a young organization. So we have survived so many things, and then we are happy that we are here. Right. So if you want to share, please, we are happy to have you. We have few minutes, and then we can wrap it up and close the session. So that we can go do other things. So it's not supposed to be like a long session. It's a way of introducing the events that we have for the week, and then welcoming everybody to be part of the process, and then also ensuring that we all actively participate and engage. If anybody still want to share anything, please, I can bring you in. So you can say one or two things, and then we can wrap up. So it's going to be a long week celebration on Sunday. Yes, we have restricted the invitation of our Sunday activity. We don't want to make it open so that we can, for part of safety and security protocol, so wanted to, keep it close so that we can have a crowd that we're able to manage. So we don't want to have, more numbers in the meeting in the room, and then not be able to accommodate the people. So for those we have invited to attend the main event, so please, we want you to come, respect yourself, well dressed, because we are not just having members of the community, we are also having allies who are going to be part of the process. So, and it's important that when you are bringing allies to the room, we also be sure that we are not making anybody uncomfortable, that we are dressing well, and then we are also respecting ourselves in a manner that we want to be respected and regarded. Okay. So any other person that wants to share? Those on YouTube, we've not left you behind, so we are still here. Um, Having the live session. During this meeting, we are sharing about our journey as Aghi, some of the things we have passed through as an organization. If you have any question you want to ask, please go ahead. You can drop your questions on the comment section, and then we'll attend to it. Last time we did giveaway, and this time around we're also going to do some giveaway before we close. Okay, so we are running close to our closure. But before we close, we have some questions that we want to throw up, and then people who get the answers can be able to, get some gifts from Aghi before we leave. Are people active? If you're active, you can indicate so that we can throw the question. Hello, hello, are people here? Uh-huh. So indicate that you're active. We want to throw some questions and then see those who will answer. If you get it, we'll have a giveaway to some prizes to be won. All right. Okay, that's fine. I want anybody who understands international human rights to tell us, to share about Maputo Protocol. Hello, Maputo Protocol. If you know anything about Maputo Protocol, please share. We want to talk about, we are doing giveaway. So the giveaway is going to be tough. So that is number one. There's a 10,000 Naira prize for anybody who is going to come online and tell us and share about Maputo protocols, and then I'm going to ask you some questions about it. Second question, you can come on live and share with us the fundamental human rights as enshrined in our 1999 Constitution, right? Come online and tell us the fundamental human rights. Come and list all the fundamental human rights as a covered by our Constitution. If you want to come online, come on, indicate, and then let us bring you on. So you can list the things, answer the questions, and get yourself a prize. There will be a bonus prize for more beautiful answer. But there's a 10,000 naira on each of the questions. We have 2 questions thrown out yet. Anybody? Are you telling us, should we increase the price? Come and list the fundamental human rights. That is one. Number 2, I can see paralegals in this call. Are you telling me you don't know it? Number 2, somebody should come and tell us about Maputo Protocol. You have a prize to be won. Hello, hello, hello. Nobody wants to come in. Indicate, and I will bring you in. Gabriel, do you want to come and answer? Protocol to the African Charter on Human and People Rights on the Rights of Women in Africa, adopted by the African Union in July 2003 and effective since 20. Thank you for doing copy and sharing, Chinedu. I want to hear you talk about it and how it concerns the community that we are working for. That is part of the things I want to hear. Tell us about Maputo Protocol and how it concerns the community. Let us could learn with everybody. Somebody else can come up and tell us about Resolution 275 of the African Charter. If you know it, please come up and share. There are no special rules. We're just having conversation and we're doing giveaway now. We have shared the reason why we are here for this meeting. And then we have thrown out some questions for people to answer so that we can give them some prizes. We can increase the price if the price is too small. Come up and tell us about the fundamental human rights as covered by our Constitution. Right? Okay, let us increase the price. We are increasing the price. The price is going up. Indicate and come and tell us about the protocol or come and tell us about the fundamental human rights. Somebody else can come on. The third question, come and give us the history of the global human rights, Universal Declaration of Human Rights. You can come up if you want to share. Feel free, come up, and then you also have a prize to be won if you're able to give us a clear answer on the history of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. You have 20,000 naira to that question. Indicate, we'll bring you on, and then you can answer the question. We have three questions: Maputo Protocol, fundamental human rights, and UDHR. If you want to share, come online and talk about it and win yourself 20,000 naira. Number fourth question, or is it, uh, yeah, or number five? I think so. Maputo Protocol, Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and fundamental human rights. The fifth one, the fourth one, if you know the history of HIV, come and tell us if you know the history of HIV. Come and share. You have a prize. Indicate will bring you on 20,000. Come and tell us about the history of HIV. When I no one win money, you just sit down, they look. Okay, we are bringing Harrison. If you want to come in, just write for me. Write on the comment section. We'll bring you on. Yes, Harrison, go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. This is Omekara Harrison. I want to talk about on the history of human rights as declared by the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights came about in the year December 10th, 1947, after the aftermath of the Second World War. So the international community came on board and then thought that the aftermath of this World War has really great impact in humans, that they have to really put up some treaties that will be binding on all of the countries of the world in terms of giving people the rights as humans. So that was how Universal Declaration of Human Rights came on board in the year December 10th, 1947. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very for sharing. Thank you, Harrison. Thank you. So can you didn't mention, oh, you have run out. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Yes, you have also provided some of the key responses. One is as a result of the Second World War, and then the global leaders came together and declared that they needed, to have a situation that covers the rights of all individuals. That's fine. There are key elements that I'm also looking for, which you didn't provide. I needed to also get some information around the leaders of those that convened the conference that saw us to the UDHR. Where was this conference held? Where was that declaration made? In which country was that? So, thank you for sharing what you've shared. So, Harrison, you have your prize, but unfortunately, you are not going to get the full 20,000. So, how much can we give him? You can also tell us in the comment section if you think he answered well and should get the full prize. If not, we can give him half or quarter. So, there are other questions I asked. Nobody have indicated to answer them, except nobody is interested in winning those prizes, and then we can, um, you know, um, thank you, Harrison, for sharing. So, those on YouTube, you are welcome. We thank you for your time. We are having a session talking about Aghi. at 12. It's our 12-year anniversary, and we are declaring the event open. And we want to celebrate our milestones, all the amazing work we have done for the past years. We have served, the community, and then continue to serve, and also being part of this process. So we thank everybody for joining this session. Since nobody still want to win the prizes, and then only one person have won the prize, we are going to be closing the session for now. I want to appreciate everyone who have participated actively in this session. You are all amazing. Thank you to all the staff. I've seen you all our friends and our members who are part of this call. Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate the time that you dedicated joining this session. Thank you, both those on YouTube and those that join us through Facebook. We appreciate all of you. Thank you very much. Tomorrow, we'll be doing exchange learning with a sister organization. Then those that want to participate in our healing justice workshop, feel free to come to our office on Wednesday. During our game activities on Thursday, you can as well attend, and then the sports activities as well. Thank you very much, and then good night, good evening, good morning, depends on your time location. Bye. Guys on Facebook, bye bye. Thank you. YouTube, thank you.